Welcome everyone to Empath Talk. This is the audio coaching program for empaths. My name is Whitford, and today our topic is practice so you can feel amazing. We all want to feel amazing in our bodies. The Christmas season is here. The malls and the stores are really super busy. And although this is really great for the store and shop owners, it isn't always so great for the empath. I'm going to put together this little series of 3 empath talks where we'll go into what's happening when we're feeling others while we're in public and what to do about it, so that when we go out shopping for our loved ones, we can get the most out of our time. More often than not, what happens is we just want to get in and we want to get out. When I was younger, before I started learning about the gift of being an empath, I didn't like Christmas. I decided that it was because it was such a commercial holiday that people only bought gifts out of obligation. I was just really down a rabbit hole about the whole holiday. If I had to go shopping, I would do it, but I would do it very begrudgingly. I would do that whole get in, get out, just get it done. I did all of the shopping out of duty. There was no joy there. There was resentment, obligation. Those are not the right reasons to purchase for other people at Christmas time, but in the moment, that's where I was. What I wasn't realizing was that it was my empathic gifts that had spiked, and it was just plain uncomfortable for me to go into public, but I wasn't tracking on that level. For me, it just felt like I didn't want to do it, and there needed to be some logical answer or reason, so I turned Christmas into a commercial holiday. Now, because I'm a physical and an emotional and a behavioral empath, sensations were coming at me from every level. And all I wanted to do was to get it over with. Today, I'm happy to say that I love Christmas. I love the busyness of it. I love how I can feel people in it. And now I can feel the love in people, not just the stress and the obligation and the resentment that I was mirroring. Those were my own feelings. Today, there is sheer joy in giving and shopping for that special item that when somebody opens it in the morning, they're going to know that I spent some time thinking about them and loving them and believing in them and knowing them. More than I got in, I got out, or I couldn't go to the busy mall, so I went to the gas station and got them, something for their car. So how did I get from the Grinch to Mother Christmas? How did that happen? Well, I had to learn about my gift. This gift of being an empath isn't all bad. I had to learn, though, before I knew that, I had to learn about what was happening and why. Were these sensations mine? Why? Why was I picking up on other people? Now, for those of you who have completed the Healthy Empath course, you're going to know that there are a series of exercises that are going to help you to feel amazing. If you've forgotten what those exercises are, go back in and do them, because they're going to help you to feel great and amazing while you're out in public. And for those that haven't yet taken the course, there are some first places to start. This is about becoming mindful. Before you go shopping, if you don't have any discomfort, now this could be pain, or it could be anxiety, or it could be frustration, or you could have a belief system rolling. If you don't have any of those before you get to the store, and then you enter the store and all of a sudden you're overwhelmed, or you've got sensations, or you're feeling sad, or you're feeling angry, it's probably not yours. You're probably picking up on somebody else. And here's the really cool part. When you realize that it isn't yours, you can release it. You can let it go. Sometimes all you have to do is to understand that it's not yours, and that discomfort will go away. If that doesn't happen organically, then the next thing that works 99% of the time, is to take a nice deep breath. And in the exhale, just allow yourself to, in your mind, just release what it is that you have picked up. Just let it go. I use the phrase release, release, release. I do it 3 times because that helps me to really spend time getting rid of whatever that is that I'm picking up on. The other thing, if that doesn't completely work, just the breath and release, release, release. If that doesn't completely work, you can take your hand or your fingers and you can very casually, in that area that you're feeling the discomfort, just flick it away as you're taking that breath. If you're like me, you may be surprised at how much better you feel. I know I was. The first time I did this, the discomfort completely, when I flicked it, it completely went onto my fingers. I flicked it to the ground, and I no longer had that discomfort of other people. Remember, this is about being mindful. We have to be mindful. If we're not mindful, we're not even going to track this stuff, and we're just going to want to get in and get out. So the next time that you are needing to go to a busy store, here we are at the time of recording, we're in the Christmas season. So we're getting ready to start to think about going to the stores and going to shop. If you're feeling a reluctance, I want you to stop and get really mindful. I want you to think about and start releasing any of your own belief systems that you might have in there and get rid of those judgments, because if you don't and you go in with belief systems and judgments and they're kind of negative, when you get into the store, you're going to pick up on the negative stuff from other people. If you've done the work to release and kind of be mindful of your own stuff and get rid of it, when you're in the store, at the first sign of picking up on somebody else's discomfort, you were fine before you came in, but all of a sudden you feel, right? We're going to stay mindful. At the first sign of this discomfort, do that little release exercise. Sometimes we just think about it, you know what, it's not mine, and it goes away. But if that doesn't work, then okay, we're going to do a little breath. Release, release, release. And if that doesn't completely work, or if it works a little bit, but it doesn't take everything away, we're going to do a breath again, and we're going to use our fingers, and we're going to just flick away either from our head or our heart or wherever that discomfort is. We're going to just pull it away from the body and flick it to the ground, and we're going to allow ourselves to feel better. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that it's okay to feel good in busy places when we are so used to feeling uncomfortable. That is the practice. Now, we can't do practice without being around people. So even if you don't think that you want to, get yourself into some of those busy stores and let's get practicing. The more you practice, the better this is going to get and the better it's going to feel. Spend some time before you even go to the store thinking about how you're feeling. Release that. See if that's all you need. So when you go into the store, it becomes more pleasant. Work to be mindful. And instead of when you get to the store, you just get in, you get out. Instead of that, you're going to walk into the store and you're going to feel, how do I feel right now? How does that feel? Okay, I'm in the store for 5 minutes. I got a little timer. It's just gone off. How do I feel? If we're feeling great, wonderful. Spend some extra time really feeling the joy of the season and the joy of the experience. Okay, folks, that's what I've got for you for this week. Next week, we are going to continue with this topic. I'm going to continue giving you exercises that you can do so that you can start feeling great in your skin and you can go out in public and not pick up on everybody, or if you do, you're going to know what to do about it, and you're going to start hopefully enjoying the season. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to connecting with you on the next one.